Murray and Lonzo Ball. In the closing seconds of the Nuggets' win against the Lakers on Friday, Murray stole Lonzo's pass and appeared to trash talk at either Ball or Luke Walton. After the game, Walton said the act was disrespectful, while Lonzo called it, quote, circus stuff. This all comes after their matchup in December when Murray dribbled around Lonzo in the closing seconds of the Nuggets' win, which Lonzo called a punk move. Joined by FS1 NBA analyst Eddie House. Welcome, Eddie.
Good morning. House.
Do you expect any retaliation from the Lakers or Lonzo tonight?
No, I don't see no retaliation. It's not that serious. It wasn't like a hard foul or it's just trash talk. That's all it is. It's back to regular basketball. That's what we've been. It's been like that. Let's keep that going. I like that. I think that's good for Lonzo. I think that's good for the Lakers, and it's good for the league when that's going on. I like when that's going on. You get a little back and forth, and you start creating these little individual rivalries that turn into team rivalries. I like that. And the fact that Lonzo is speaking out, and we're talking about him now. I like that fact, that we're not talking about anybody else but Lonzo and what he's doing. So I don't expect any retaliation. I just expect it to be a good game and them to battle each other.
So wait a second. You don't think Lonzo should have stood up for himself at any of these points against Jamal or anybody else?
But stood up for what? What did Jamal do?
Just dribble around like he's a Harlem Globetrotter. He's caught running out.
What Lonzo called it? That's a circus move.
And so what he's telling you? You the clown, because I'm doing this to you.
No, that's not what I don't take it that way. You could be, I mean, come on, man. At the end of the day, man, Jamal Murray, he's a very good player. I'll give you that. Jamal Murray has made a great jump from his rookie season to right now. He's a real good player. But I like what's going on, though. You can't take it to the point where you say retaliation. That's a stiff word right there.
Wait, Eddie House would have taken this and just looked.
You would let the man dribble around you with the ball. Clock running out. The guy going right around in circles on you. That's what he's doing to you.
No, but
no, I know, but what you do?
What I'm gonna do? I find a way to do it within the game, though.
Okay,
within the
hard
game.
Foul.
Within the game.
Within the game, how?
I mean, shit.
Not that.
I didn't say that all the way. Almost. I mean, I'm letting go for a layup. You might catch the little elbow upside the head. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But any little stuff like that, or run him into a screen.
You can run
like your big man run him into a screen.
Let me ask you a question. Why you think he did that to Lonzo? He didn't do it to Julius Randle. He didn't do it to Brandon Ingram. Why did he do it to Lonzo?
He had to find somebody that he could create some kind of fuss with. And that's the perfect dude to do it. At the time, you got to think Lonzo wasn't talking. Quiet. The only one talking was his dad. Everybody was like, his dad got more dog than he does. I think Lonzo will come out and have a great game tonight, to be honest with you.
I hope you're right.
I think it goes back to Phoenix. You remember Caldwell Pope and someone from the Suns got into it. Lonzo Ball walks 2 feet away. They're arguing. He looks back, and he keeps walking. They ask him about it after the game. He says, this NBA, ain't nobody trying to fight. I ain't trying to get no tech. It's not about getting a tech. It's about even if you just go back and pull your boy out of the fray, your teammates know you got their back.
But that's Caldwell Pope. It was a smaller guy. He was going on.
Right there. No, I'm saying right there. And
look, it was Tyler Ulis.
What I'm saying. But I'm saying, look at this.
He got that.
Ulis?
Yeah, look.
But look,
he got that.
I'm just saying, look at Lonzo.
You got to go break that up.
Yeah, you got to break that up. You got to say, come on, man, get out of
Tyler
there.
Ulis is like.
Where's Phoenix? Yeah, well, the Phoenix players need to cover that.
Josh Jackson came and got a tech. See, Josh Jackson got that dog. And you don't see nobody dribbling around. Phoenix lose like 4 games a week. Ain't nobody dribbling around Josh Jackson.
Look at Brook Lopez. Look how long it took Brook Lopez.
Come on, Eddie.
Look at
Eddie, your boy, Eddie.
Look at Ingram.
Eddie, your boy getting a scuffle.
What about?
Look at Caldwell Pope trying to get in there. Everybody's trying to get in there.
Well, he started it.
That's the whole thing. Then he gonna talk about, look at that. All 3 of them ain't doing them going to a hair convention.
But what about
Soul Glow? You know ain't nothing popping off.
So, did Eddie House ever fight? Did you ever throw a punch? Did you ever push back?
I mean, we push, but never throw no punch, man.
Yeah.
No, you can't throw a punch. You lose too much money. I'm giving them dollars back. I need them ducats in my pocket.
College, no fight?
No, we're not on the court. You don't do that on the court. You're going to take care of it. You can take care of it afterwards. Believe that.
I'm with Shannon Sharp on this one. I just think Lonzo Ball, because he was the 2nd pick in the draft, and he did come in with the biggest target on his back of any rookie in any sport in the history of this country, thanks to his father, that at some point he's got to be his own man. And I'm not saying he has to throw a punch, because we don't want to see that.
No.
But you have to push back somehow. You got to do something somewhere to somebody where you show some physicality, where you say, no, you can't do that to me. And maybe you take it to your point. if you have a great game tonight and you just punish that team tonight, that'll work. That helps a little bit because Denver's a good team. And if you do what to Denver what you did to the Cavaliers, that'll work. That'll take some of the edge out and some of the sting out of this. I liked it that Lonzo called it a punk move. Now, it was in retrospect. And the other night he talked about the Denver dribbling in circles. So at some point, because Lonzo has seen, you grow up, I mean, your kids are playing AAU basketball. There are too many of these AAU babies, and I think they're coddled, and I don't see enough physical basketball from them. You've been watching this all along. But wouldn't you agree there's a group, and they're just sort of, there's too much spoiled brat in that AAU system.
Yeah, they get catered to.
Yeah.
You know, they get flew everywhere. They hop on different teams.
Yeah.
You know, their family gets paid for and all those type of things. But that happens a lot, and it is a bunch of them out there. I'm glad I'm not turning mine into that. You know, that we're not gonna have that. But at the same time, man, if Lonzo comes out and balls out tonight, all this is put to rest. That's all he has to do. Just come out and ball out.
Ball out and give you a hard elbow in the chest.
Well, you can do that. You can run him over, get a charge, take a foul. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Run him into somebody, run him into the screen. But within the game, though, that's what I'm saying. Do it within the game.
Yeah.
No,
I'm not advocating, giving the NBA any of that money back. But here's the thing. You know this, when you play pro sports, it's predatory behavior. We find a weak link and we take advantage of you. So if we view you as weak, why am I going? If you notice, Zach Randolph ain't never thrown a punch. You don't see nobody challenge Vivo, do you?
No.
Cause he projects. I ain't about that BS.
You about that life.
Lonzo project.
I still say it would have helped Lonzo if he had one veteran on this team who had some enforcer in his mentality and his physique.
Right.
Because he's got no big brother on this team. And I think
Jordan had that.
Yeah.
With Oak.
Did he?
Now, if you hard fouled Jordan back then, you had to deal with Oak.
Yeah.
And when nobody really trying to see Oak like that, because he was like that on the court and off the court. He calmed down a little bit now, though. And that's what Lonzo need. Lonzo need his enforcer. Have that one guy.
But they're a young team. Again, this is it. Look, he's averaging 10, almost 10, 7 to 7. He's one of only 4 people that's doing that out there. If he has a good game tonight, all this is put to rest. That's all he has to do is come out and have a good game.
You remember Serge Ibaka hard foul LeBron? Or was that Biombo? And they put Dante Jones in the game. What do you do? Get thrown out like 10 seconds. Go on in 60 seconds. Okay, you gonna foul my guy? Like, okay, you act like you ain't got no sense. Okay, watch this.
So it should be somebody else doing it, not Lonzo then.
What'd Steven Jackson say? Pop would put him in the game to punish somebody. Okay.
For somebody else, though, right?
Yeah.
So Lonzo needs to enforce it. It doesn't need to come from Lonzo.
Lonzo just do it to get the elbow. I mean, hey, you go over the charge, put the knee in the chair, or
It's little things you can do. It's a little tactics you could do.
Just
you can pull off a lot of
quick shot
within the game.
Yes.
You see Lonzo Ball as soft.
Yeah.
Yeah. So his father is not soft.
No.
You saying he didn't have enough of his father in him?
Nope.
So his father made his life miserable from the start of the season on. And then he doesn't have enough of his father in him.
But his father can instill that. You either have it or you don't.
Yeah.
Now, granted, being around certain people, hey, my grandfather was no nonsense. He didn't say, hey, he said, boy, I send y'all to school to learn. I don't send you to fight. But if you fight, you better not lose. So I wasn't going to school trying to bother nobody. I stayed to myself, do as little work as I possibly could, because that's what I was trying to do to go to school. But they tell you, Shannon Sharp ain't fight. He wasn't no bad person, but ain't nobody mess with me. Because I wasn't trying to mess with nobody, but they knew.
You put them paws on him?
Oh, it wasn't no problem for me to tussle. I had an older brother, fought him every day. So when I go to school, I felt real comfortable I'll be able to beat kids my age or a year too older. Felt real comfortable with that. Real comfortable.
Well, I still say these 3-ball kids, they have a little spoiled brat in them because they've been coddled all the way up.
Yeah.
And Dad is not a spoiled brat. He didn't come from that
Didn't he come from Compton?
Yeah.
It's a different skill. My son is different than I am.
Yep.
I grew up harder. He grew up with a 3-car garage in a big old house, so his mentality is skewed differently than mine. I mean, my house was the size of my garage that I grew up in. So you know what I'm saying? So his mentality is different. What was going to get, like, I'm going to college regardless. Whether I get a scholarship or not, my daddy paid for it. Me, I only knew one way up out of there. That was it.
So y'all are telling me you think that Lonzo is going to tuck his tail? Is that what it is? If you think he's soft, you think he's soft.
I don't think he's completely soft. I just think
You can't
he's
be
trying to
halfway soft, can
above
you?
it all. He's been
can
able
be
to play
softer.
softer. But
Kind of
he's-
soft.
Kind of
He's
soft.
been allowed to be above the game because he's played with this sort of basketball genius. So he's just kind of like too cool for the game. Like he's not going to stoop to engage in that.
Right.
In this league, at this level, the grown man's league, I think you got to stoop.
Okay, he ain't drugstore cotton soft. He cottonelle. You know, you drug.
Toilet tissue.
Medication.
So then you expect him tonight to basically Jamal Murray could just
I have
gangster him all night, and he's not gonna play harder. He ain't gonna put up no number. He's gonna tuck his tail and not show up. That's what y'all
I'm
basically saying.
gonna get me two hard fouls.
Like-
I'm gonna make him go look at it, make him think
Here's
it's
the flip
flagrant.
side, Alonzo. Russell Westbrook. Have I ever seen him throw a punch? I have not. Does anybody mess with Russell Westbrook? No, because to your point, no one's ever played harder every possession than this guy does, right?
Yeah.
So you need to see some of that fight in Lonzo.
Like Chris Paul.
Yeah.
Look at Chris Paul, little. Chris Paul ain't but this big.
Hey, people are afraid of him.
And Chris be going to it. Chris be going
He
to
get on the court, he
everybody.
mean.
He
He get on the
going
court,
to
he
everybody.
mean.
That's what you got to do, Eddie.
Just gotta give him
Well, I know what you, but are you telling me that he's gonna tuck his tail? That's
I'm
what
gonna be
asking.
watching the game to see.
At one point or another, he's not going. He's
Something gotta.
gonna have to do
Yeah.
it.
I mean, all three of them gonna spray hair products in the hair before they go on the court. Ain't nobody try to do
Yeah,
that.
nobody's really actually trying to fight.
Right.
So you just gotta,
But
let them know if
Wait,
we were
time
gonna
out.
fight, I might participate.
Yeah.
Might.
Yeah.
Might.
Are you
What-
saying you don't spray hair products in your hair?
No, they not.
Got no Murrays in there.
yeah.
You got some
That
Murrays
thing
in
just
there.
stay kicked to the side.
Just forward and shine.
Yeah.
But when I was younger, you know,
That's Murrays in there.
nah. You see that thing that got a little gray up there, Skip? I had some homeboy Skip. Played on football team. They had that beat you back here. You know what beat you back here is, Skip? You comb it to the front, it beat you to the back. But then jump on rough. But we rough housing folks.
Eddie, thanks for joining us. Will the Vikings get left out of the quarterback sweepstakes? We'll discuss that with Greg Jennings next.